Yeah, we gotta hurry up, man, because you hear it. It's thundering out there. We gotta hand me the papers over there. Oh my God, that I do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from your boy, Sean Blazy. Ha ha ha. But ain't nothing funny though. NBA Youngboy is making big moves out here. He went to jail, they put him on house arrest, and he still managed to come up on $60 million. But not that long ago, he was telling people not to even sign to Atlantic Records. He said, if you want to be a slave, sign to Atlantic Records. But now he's rolling in dough, and he went to jail. And when he came home, people didn't even know who he was. And why did they have him all the way in Utah serving house arrest when he didn't even do the crime in Utah? What is going on out there in Utah to where you got to keep NBA Youngboy there? Mind control is a serious thing. And a lot of y'all think it's a game. But the truth is, if you got kids, your kids is under mind control. If your 3-year-old know how to work your phone, I'm sorry, but man is under mind control, man. Y'all don't understand how deep this stuff goes. NBA Youngboy got into an injury. Well, he got injured when he was a kid, y'all. Contrail was born October 20th, 1999 in Baton Rouge. He broke his neck while wrestling as a toddler. The injury required a head brace until the spine healed. The brace left permanent scars on his forehead. So his mind wasn't even right. They had to go into his brain and work on him to get him to function. And that's where the robots and the clones and the iBots and all this stuff that they've been dealing with for a long time, man, it's starting to look like NBA Youngboy is an experiment that they're using for propaganda and control over the masses, man. I'm about to be explaining all this stuff to y'all because he went to jail talking about how he's a slave on Atlantic. Then he comes home and he working from the house. He can't go nowhere. He can't see his family. He can't see his friends. Is that even him? And not to mention Gucci Mane is also signed to Atlantic. And people say the same thing about him. Y'all hear that thundering? Hold on, wait a minute. We gotta hurry up before the power go out. Oh, it's about to snap, crackle, and pop. And I ain't talking about no Rice Krispie treats. I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Also hit that notification button, y'all. And don't forget to show me some love because all I ever do is show y'all some love, you heard? And hit that Cash App too, $ShawnBlazeDocs. I would greatly appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get into this news, man. I swear, we gotta make this fast. Because, they be trying to stop my flow. They got HARP technology be playing with the weather just so I won't be able to give y'all this news, man. NBA Youngboy is making major money moves. The rapper has reportedly scored an 8-figure payday from his record label. In a post on his Never Broke Again LLC Instagram account, Youngboy revealed that he settled his issues with Atlantic Records and renewed his deal for a reported $60 million. Bullshit. And I'll tell you why. The reason why they invented NBA Youngboy is to bring down the value of an average basketball player. When these basketball players require a lot of money, they move out to the suburbs. They buy houses and they think they fit in with society. You got people like Michael Jordan, got people kissing his ass all day long. LeBron James can go to any neighborhood and get mad love in the suburbs. The only way you can stop that is if you put a thug on the NBA brand just to bring down the value of basketball players. It's going to be hard for a basketball player to get a max deal when you got people out here named NBA Youngboy making y'all all look like some criminals, man. If this would have happened in Michael Jordan's day, NBA Roscoe, they would have shut that shit down. That's the only reason why he out here and he ain't got sued by the NBA, because they need him in order to put this image along. Even wholesome basketball players is gangsters and criminals. But that's Negro here nor there. I can do a whole nother video on that, but we got to get back to this deal, man, because there's some serious stuff going on here. NBA Youngboy Utah house arrest terms reveal super strict routine. But at the same time, he can get on YouTube and make videos. What type of slave deal is that? And the music industry and the prison industry work together. So if it is a possibility that these people are clones, it all makes perfect sense, because nobody in their right mind is going to come up on $60 million and still be out there doing dumb shit. Nobody in their right mind is going to acquire wealth and still be a damn criminal when you know you got money in the bank. What sense do that make? But with the mind control propaganda, they want everyday real life people to believe that their idols behave this way. So when they go to jail and they come home, it's a no-brainer to get back to doing the same thing, or else you ain't keeping it real, man. But these rappers always get out. Kodak Black just got caught the other day with some work, and they let his ass right back out. Let me show y'all something real quick, because he's another one that went to jail, came home, and he's still acting dumb, and he still keep getting away with stuff. That's because these dudes got to be property of these corporations that be giving them millions of dollars. You gotta have a barcode on your ass, especially when you doing dumb shit constantly. It don't even make no sense. Hold on, y'all gotta see this, man. Because Kodak Black is going back and forth with NBA Youngboy, but we ain't here to talk about that. We here to talk about this man. Hold on, where is it? Because he got arrested not that long ago. Reggie, pull it up where he got arrested. Look at this. Arrested. Put that in there. Okay, y'all got to see this. We going to get back to NBA Youngboy, but y'all got to understand. Kodak Black asked for his seized car and cash. Go to another website. This shit raggedy. What is this? Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to get this together. Kodak Black demands a return of a car and demands $75,000 in cash seized during his arrest. Who do you work for? You got Donald Trump. Donald Trump got his ass out of jail. Of course, he's government. You gotta have his black ass out on the street. He's the one causing all of the mayhem. You gotta give these rappers the chains and the jewelry, because they're gonna keep the bullshit going. Kodak Black is seeking help from the court to retrieve the Dodge Durango and nearly $75,000 in cash taken from him during his arrest in Florida last month. Kodak's attorney filed a motion requesting that the court pushes for the return of the car and cash seized as part of the rapper's arrest, where he was charged with possession of a controlled substance without prescription and trafficking in oxycodone. You ought to be happy your ass out on the street, but who's giving you so much clout to where you can feel like you can get the cash, the Durango, and you ain't sitting in jail, even though they caught you trafficking something that could put you away for the rest of your life? Come on, man. But back to NBA Youngboy, because this is going to get sadder and sadder, man. I'm just trying to let y'all know up front. Y'all be thinking that these people really be peoples, but when they offering you $60 million, they got to have full control over your ass. And the best way to get you to work like a slave is by putting you on house arrest with very super strict routines. Youngboy Never Broke Again, whose real name is Contrell Golden, has more charges to face, says Assistant U.S. Attorney Willis Morris. He faces charges for illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition during a routine traffic stop in Los Angeles. However, U.S. Magistrate Judge Roger whatever ruled over the weekend that the rapper wouldn't be further detained. Among the conditions of his release are that he's on 24-hour house arrest in Utah, where his team has to build a studio. Oh, what the fuck? How the judge gonna make his team build a studio to allow him to continue working on his music? Damn. You know what's kind of funny? When he was complaining and speaking out to the public that Atlantic Records is like a damn slave ship, all of this stuff happened, and now he's really a slave for going up against the system. That's dirty. NBA Youngboy's beef with Atlantic Records. Atlantic Records is not a good label, according to NBA Youngboy Never Broke Again. He even urged and recommended other artists to steer clear of it. This is, however, not the first time NBA Youngboy is in a rift with Atlantic Records. The 22-year-old rapper has raised grievances and displeasures while working with the record label in the past as well. Atlantic Records has been in the music recording business for at least 6 decades, ranging from old school icons like Aretha Franklin and Led Zeppelin to modern day crooners such as Bruno Mars and Ed Sheeran. Atlantic Records is home to all. Aretha Franklin, huh? And she had to fight all her life messing around with Atlantic Records. So they got a long history with this, man. And when you think of Atlantic Records, y'all gotta realize, man, that the Atlantic Records is basically the Atlantic slave trade. Kanye West tried to tell y'all the music industry is like a slave ship, man. And people thought, oh, Kanye's crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. The same way they did the Atlantic slave trade is the same way Atlantic Records do they artists. Because all of these dudes go to jail. Meek Mill, he trying to do prison reform. Every time he turned around, he going to jail. Signed to Atlantic Records, that's a part of your contract. OT Genesis, you ain't heard about him because he's probably in jail. Kodak Black, in and out of jail. Kevin Gates, very influential, started his damn career in jail. Gucci Mane, I mean, how many jailbirds can you have on the record label? Nipsey Hussle, he been to jail. All the white people straight, but everybody black on the label been to jail. Janelle Monáe, she been to jail, allegedly. T.I., he was the one doing all the snitching, allegedly. And he was in jail. Puff Daddy on there. The list goes on. But he's at the top. NBA Youngboy is right here because they are squeezing every dollar out of this man. And it's just going to get worse. So my question for y'all is, do y'all think NBA Youngboy sold his soul to Atlantic Records? Because he was trying to let people know, you do not want to come here, man. In a new post published to his YouTube channel, Youngboy claims he's being blackballed due to his #2 position on the Billboard's 200 with Colors. Recently, in February 2022, NBA Youngboy took to YouTube to complain about the record label as well. He expressed how the record label blackballed him. According to Merriam-Webster, blackball, motherfucker, shut up. According to academics, Youngboy wrote, did he really try to put the description of blackballed on here, man? I'm trying to give people credible documentations, and they just messing everything up, man. Can y'all do me a favor and hit that like button, please? Because that was bad. And I do apologize. And hit that Cash App just to make me feel better. You know, because that really hurt my feelings. Anyways, let's get back into this news, man. In December 2022, NBA Youngboy spoke to DJ Academics about his Atlantic deal. After releasing Sincerely Contrail in September of that year, he told Academics during another record conversation that he had one more album left to complete for his Atlantic contract. He further revealed to academics that Atlantic Records isn't going to back him up. But that's the furthest thing from the truth, man. When you speaking on your contract, you have to realize that it's other people listening. It's the same thing with the NBA, man. And that's why they making reports that he getting all this money like he a damn basketball player. Because the black entertainers are starting to come together. You got a lot of this black excellence going around here in Hollywood. And it's only one way you can suppress that. And that's by putting a gangster face on everything. Now, people in the NBA, they not trying to do that because that's their bread and butter. All the black people in Hollywood, they like, look, we tired of playing these roles. But you can get a young kid, put him out there, put the National Basketball Association on his name. He 30-something years old. He's still a young boy. This is a bad stereotype for entertainers. And we all know he been in and out of trouble. Why would you throw a bag at him like that if you know that he's prone to violence and going back and forth to jail? The reason why they would throw a bag at him like that is because he's already been integrated into whatever the hell they got planned. It's like a Dr. Evil, mad experiment going on with these rappers, and NBA Youngboy is at the top of the charts with this. Among the conditions of his release are that he is on 24-hour house arrest in Utah, where his team has built a studio to allow him to continue working on his music. So he got guards in his house telling him, get to work, get up, go in the studio, film a video. What type of life is that? Oh, y'all don't want me to go nowhere. Y'all don't want me to see nobody. Y'all don't want me to do nothing. But y'all want me to make this damn music, though. Yeah, don't stop doing that. You got to stop your social life. You got to stop everything. But don't stop making them hits. What type of slave deal is this, man? NBA Youngboy will be monitored electronically at the secret location and won't be allowed to travel out of Baton Rouge, parts of Utah. Hold on. Was he in Baton Rouge or Utah? They put him in a place called Baton Rouge in Utah? What type of Kanye West shit is this? In California for his case hearings. Okay, wait. Let me run that back. NBA Youngboy will be monitored electronically at the secret location and won't be allowed to travel out of Baton Rouge, parts of Utah, and California for his case hearings. Oh, they're going to let him go to these different places just to bring his ass back. Wow. He also cannot have more than 3 visitors at his home, and his visitors will be treated as if he was in prison. That is, the visitors must be approved by the judge. The visiting hours are also strict, with him being allowed to only have them over between 9 p.m. That's all night, motherfucker. What? That's all night long. So y'all want them, shouldn't he be in bed by 10 o'clock? If y'all being so strict? Oh, he can turn up and do all that shit all night with his 3 guests as long as they in the studio? What type of healthy life? That's not a healthy lifestyle. And who the hell gonna come see you at 9 at night? Your mom not coming to visit at no 9 o'clock. What, he only get booty calls? Type of Young also been directed not to break any further laws. He cannot possess a firearm, and he cannot use any drugs or narcotics unless prescribed by a medical doctor. What? Oh, so if y'all hitting him off with the perks, he can be perked out. So if the doc recommend that he get some of them Xannies, as long as the doc said it's okay, yeah, I'm gonna pop a Molly. Wow. Let's continue, man, because we got a whole lot of stuff we got to get into tonight, because I swear, these rappers, y'all be like, oh, NBA Youngboy, he's a superstar. No, he's not. He's being held captive to make garbage ass music for kids that don't know no better, man. How can you be a fan of somebody on house arrest? Shit, them ain't my goals. But maybe it's y'all's, man. Golden was indicted in August 2022 and was arrested in Baton Rouge. However, he had secured a bond, which is when his California offense occurred. Last week, he had received a bond in Baton Rouge, but was referred back to California, where he was held without bail for violating his bond conditions. What type? That's... Let's continue. On Friday, Chief U.S. District Judge Shelley Dick of Baton Rouge, oh, I know she's a cowgirl probably. Shout out to Shelley Dick, who previously said NBA Youngboy was a menace and a risk to society and should not be granted bond, agreed to grant his release on house arrest pending his trial in Baton Rouge. Hold on, wait, whoa. You mean to tell me the chick, Shelley Dick, who previously said NBA Youngboy was a menace and a risk to society and should not be granted bond, agreed to grant his release on house arrest pending his trial in Baton Rouge? For a person that want to see you rot in jail, turn around and agree that you come home and work on music, that just lets you know that you are a tool of destruction, man. Let me show y'all something real quick. And the reason why this NBA Youngboy character is put on a pedestal, because you got athletes trying to come out and speak. You got Draymond Green doing podcasts trying to tell his side of it while he's still in the NBA because they treat them like animals. When LeBron James tried to speak out against social issues, they told him to shut up and dribble. These basketball players are trying to come out as professionals and make it seem like being an athlete is a prestigious thing, but the people in power look at them like they just some damn horses. And the only way you can keep them in their place is if you come out with NBA Youngboy stuff. And that's why he's a hot commodity, because he takes away the value of prestigious athletes and put them in the same league as young ghetto thugs like they like to think about them, man. Do y'all get this stuff? Nipsey Hussle was the NBA Youngboy of the West Coast, man. He was a remix on Snoop Dogg. And they need that gangster Crip image just to keep them out there in them lowriders, man. But we ain't here to talk about him. Gucci Mane and Charlemagne the God is the same person, but people too dumb to see that they actually use mirrors and split cameras and stuff. But that's Negro. I get emotional when I start talking about this type of stuff, man. Because these entertainers get caught up in all types of things. And it's sort of like they take them back to the laboratory and work on them. Y'all ever heard of the Tuskegee experiments, man? Let's look at that real quick. And I ain't trying to take y'all to school, but y'all gonna learn today, man. And this shit typed it in before I could even put it in, man. These experiments on them black men's and them black soldiers and them black women's, man, people be preparing for the future. Look at this Tuskegee experiment, the infamous syphilis study. In order to track the disease full progression, no, don't hate. Researchers provided no effective care as the study's African-American participants experienced severe health problems, including blindness, mental impairment, or death, and stuff like that. They didn't have the technology they got now. You don't need no experiment when you got NBA Youngboy on the goddamn YouTube, man. You don't have to do no studies or try to mess up somebody's genetics for the future when you got people like NBA Youngboy out there. Because he's doing damage all by his damn self. Give him $60 million to keep this shit going. Because we got him in the lab like a rat. Can you imagine NBA Youngboy? That's like a Planet of the Apes movie. They got him hooked up electronically. If he leave the house, he get zapped. He try to run away. Drag his ass back in the studio. He in there rapping, crying, sweating. Shit. This is the worst deal ever. Ever. Shelly Dick wanted him to go home. His attorneys offered $1.5 million bail with strict house arrest that includes a GPS monitor. His legal team assured the judge that he'd stay out of trouble with the law, and they proposed adding a private security team patrol to protect his estate premises from certain visitors. The security proposal was not adopted by the judge, however. Man, look, I'm just gonna cut straight to it. Reg, cut that off. Y'all gotta see. Y'all ready for this, man? Y'all sure? Because this is about to go down, baby. And I know I'm over here risking my life. But for y'all women out there that got kids, y'all gotta realize I got love for y'all. And especially if you got sons out there and they grow up wanting to be like this, and before you know it, your son might not even be your son no more. So pay attention to the documentations, man. And who is this person with all these? Okay, I'm gonna take care of that right quick. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's get back into this news. You know what I'm saying? Listen at this.
Youngboy.
The drama surrounding Baton Rouge native rapper NBA Youngboy continues. The rapper was arrested around 4:30 Tuesday morning on multiple drug charges.
There is a lot of drama surrounding him and the guys that he associates with. We believe that some of those guys have been involved in criminal activity here in Baton Rouge.
The rapper was one of 16 arrested at the scene.
3 of them, I believe, were convicted felons.
Do y'all see what I see? These, whatever you want to call them, I'm just going to say boys, all have something in common. They have that dead look in their eyes. It's not even human, man. And some of them got it worse than others. And NBA Youngboy looks like he's the lost soul of the bunch, man. And let me explain to y'all what's going on. A lot of black males out here don't be having no fathers. So that's a dangerous situation when they get out there and they ain't got nobody to tell them to sit their ass down, or when they get away from their mama and they want to show some balls and they get out there and start doing all different types of dumb shit. And then when they get to jail, it be some dude that really break them in. You know what I'm saying? And the cycle continues. Like they say, a hard head makes a soft ass. You're going to be hard-headed until you go to jail, and you're going to be somebody's soft ass. But we're going to get to that later. No homo. And we got an after party tonight. No trolls allowed. The Midnight VHS tapes is going down. We're going to be talking about NBA Youngboy's dirty little secret, because he did a song with Lil Nas X, and the video was kind of raunchy, so we got to kind of cover that tonight as well. But y'all got to see this.
The drama surrounding Baton Rouge native rapper NBA Youngboy continues. The rapper was arrested around 4:30 Tuesday morning on multiple drug charges.
There is a lot of drama surrounding him and the guys that he associates with. We believe that some of those guys have been involved in criminal activity here in Baton Rouge.
The rapper was one of 16 arrested at the scene.
3 of them, I believe, were convicted felons. So they, if they didn't have weapons in their possession, they were around weapons.
According to BRPD, they all attempted to run upon their arrival.
There are individuals out there that started tossing their...
You know, we got to go ahead and talk about it, because we got to talk about a few other things too. I know you're wondering, how could all these felons and these criminals be linked up together like that? They be meeting each other in jail. And they hear from the grapevine about who's who, and all these dudes that's really living that street life. Have you ever seen a movie where they got people just like on lock, and they doing experiments and shit on them. And that's what be going on, man. These dudes are captives. They can do whatever they want to do with these dudes, man. And they form these brotherhoods, these packs. And they be out here living like savages because what happened to them when they was behind them bars, man. And that's some scary shit. To have these dudes out in society like that when they clearly gone. But what makes it more sinister is when a record label get a hold of these dudes down on their luck. Those are the people that they love to promote. All of your hot rappers was down on their luck when they got their deal. 50 Cent got shot up in and out of jail, got shot up 9 times. And then a hand just come down like, yes, we'll take you. And the reason why that is because they know that they can have full control over these dudes, man. And the only reason why they out there wilding out and doing dumb shit is because that's what the record labels want them to do. Now, they said they seen a bunch of dudes standing out with guns. Y'all know they was filming the music video. The record label put them out there with them cameras. They got to report back to their boss. So, of course, they going to be in the videos with the guns and all that stuff because that's what the labels want them to do. And then when he get jammed up for shooting the music video that they was going to put out, now all of this stuff going on, he going to jail now. It's the record labels, man, that got the power over these artists to make these type of scenarios happen, allegedly. But if you sign up for it, then, hey, they can drag your ass through the mud. And that's why you got to be careful the type of stuff that you sign up for. Because once you get in there, ain't no coming back. You're going to have to ride that shit out. And shout out to all my veterans out there, man. I got so much love for y'all. Okay, we got some more clowns in the comment section. Let's go ahead and handle that real quick. All right, here we go. Let's get back to this news, man. Now, with all that being said about NBA Youngboy and his house arrest and stuff, now we in the modern era. This is something that happened recently. NBA Youngboy found not guilty in the gun trial. Oh, wow. He's not guilty now. Even though he don't serve time, house arrest, putting out videos, getting millions of views, generating millions of dollars. He's not guilty. Y'all couldn't see. How is he not guilty? He looked pretty guilty when y'all did these news reports. Hold on. We gonna get back to that. Let's continue here.
Him and the guys that he associate with. We believe that some of those guys have been involved in criminal activity here in Baton Rouge.
The rapper was one of 16 arrested at the scene.
3 of them, I believe, were convicted felons. So they, if they didn't have weapons in their possession, they were around weapons.
According to BRPD, they all attempted to run upon their arrival.
There are individuals out there that started tossing their guns. Some started running. They were attempting to hide. There were a group of them that were attempting to hide.
The alleged suspicious behavior led police to search cars at the scene. They confiscated 14 guns, $79,000 in cash and drugs.
So how in the world is he found not guilty when y'all found all of this? Let's figure it out, man. Rapper NBA Youngboy never broke again. That's so damn stupid. Born Contrail Golden was found not guilty in his felony gun trial in Los Angeles on July 15th. Golden was charged with possession of a firearm after authorities recovered a pistol from the floor of his car during his arrest in Los Angeles last March. According to Rolling Stone, he argued that he had no intention of possessing the gun as he did not know it was in his car at the time. At the trial, it is revealed that no DNA or fingerprints of his had been found on the weapon. Just 3 days ago, the judge ruled to exclude the use of his lyrics as evidence. Vulture has reached out to NBA Youngboy's legal team for comments. So, Young Thug is in jail right now. And they using his lyrics as evidence. But right around the time they gave this man, this happened 6 days or so, or like 17 days or so before he got this $60 million deal, man. So in order for this to go through, they had to be splitting that pie the whole time he was on house arrest, man. The rapper has reportedly scored an 8-figure payday. The 22-year-old rapper remains one of hip-hop's most bankable stars. He has charted 20 albums on the Billboard 200s in his career since 2017. Slave labor. 20 albums in 5 years? Wow. This comes after he previously blasted his label in February. He accused Atlantic of blackballing him by removing his mixtape Colors from streaming services. His fans also launched a petition demanding that Atlantic release him from his contract and return his masters. After NBA Youngboy's $60 million announcement, his Atlantic label mate Kodak Black chimed in, revealing that his deal is about to be up and he wants the same bag that Youngboy received. Youngboy about done. He's about to fulfill his deal. I'm fulfilling my deal too. Kodak said, I definitely can't let him be out his deal and moving on and getting to that whatever. Basically, this dude, NBA Youngboy, is in so deep that they can throw him $300 million tomorrow and it really won't make a difference, because the money that they're generating from his influence alone is priceless. What you gonna say, LeBron? Oh, billionaire LeBron James, he's an NBA player? That NBA is always gonna have a bad stigma to it. Like, all of the damn syllables are gangsters. The GDs, the BDs, the NBAs, they in there with that right now because of this dude. And that's what his deal is all about, man. It ain't got nothing to do with his songs. It ain't got nothing to do with his lyrics. It ain't got nothing to do with his talent. And just to prove it to y'all, look at this, y'all. NBA Youngboy found not guilty. Scroll down a little bit, look. The legacy, the true story of the Lakers, just so happened to be advertised along with NBA Youngboy. Oh, you like basketball, huh? Go ahead. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about if y'all not understanding. Because I'm about to break this all the way down for y'all. Y'all just got to stay tuned. Hold up. Get this together. Hold up. I want y'all to see this firsthand. Firsthand, y'all. Look at this. I'm going to type in. Hold on. Let me get it together for y'all. Because you could do it yourself. But I just want to prove my point. Because y'all think I just be saying this stuff just to be saying this stuff, man. Hold up. Get it right there. Type in NBA. Look at that. This going to come up first every time. Then you get to the NBA. Then the NBA 2K23. Then NBA Youngboy. Then you get to the highlights. Back to NBA Youngboy. That's what it's all about, man. Taken away from the sport with this foolishness. And I got to make one more point before I get out of here. Let me type this in real quick. This dude, Miles Bridges, was on his way to getting a max contract, but his dumb ass wanted to be a rapper. And that's what's been going on in basketball for a long time. It's a lot of people that was mad at Shaq when he started rapping. All them old school basketball players, the Karl Malones and the Hakeem Olajuwons, was disgusted with Shaquille O'Neal when he started rapping. Like, don't associate us with that goofy shit. We got millions of dollars. We don't want nothing to do with no rap. We listen to it, but we not trying to represent that. When Shaquille O'Neal did it, then Kobe Bryant tried to do it. And it didn't work. But Shaquille O'Neal is the king of it. So they've been trying to merge hip hop with basketball just to castrate these brothers even further, man. Okay, Reg, cut that off. Y'all got to listen to this.
Prosecutors in Los Angeles formally filed charges against Hornets forward Miles Bridges on Tuesday. Bridges is facing a felony domestic violence charge and 2 felony child abuse charges stemming from an incident in late June. Prosecutors allege that Bridges assaulted his girlfriend in front of their 2 children here in Los Angeles. Bridges is out on bail and set to be arraigned on Wednesday. He's a restricted free agent who received a qualifying offer from the Hornets before his arrest. He was Charlotte's leading scorer last season.
Hey, man, it is what it is. Y'all got to let me know. Do y'all think NBA Youngboy sold his soul to Atlantic Records, man? Because it's starting to look like that's exactly what happened. On November 28, 2016, marshals arrested Golden before a concert in Austin, Texas, accusing him of jumping out of a vehicle and opening fire on a group of people on the South Baton Rouge street. Golden was charged with 2 counts of attempted murder. Golden was in jail until May 2017 for first-degree murder. Speaking on his incarceration, he said, "I don't think they really target, but if you got a name, they know who you is. You do something, they gonna come get you. And whoever you're with and whatever they do, you're accountable for it just because you got the biggest name." That's how that should go. That ain't how that shit go. Cause if you ain't got nothing to do with it, you ain't got nothing to do with it, bruh. And yeah, you do got a big name, and that's why you shouldn't be out there doing dumb shit. But the reason why they go out there and do dumb shit is because that's what the record labels require. Do y'all remember Making the Band? They couldn't do nothing Diddy didn't want them to do. If Diddy wanted them to do something, they had to do it. So when these rappers be taking penitentiary chances, it's somebody at the record label talking about, "You ain't no punk, right? Oh, you ain't no bitch. Show them how you get down. It ain't nothing but another episode of Training Day, man." And you Officer Hoyt, and you ride around with some A&R that been in the game for a minute, done did shit with Tupac. Jimmy Henchman was working with the Game when he was taking shots at 50 Cent. When the Game turned into Tupac and wanted to diss G Unit, you had Jimmy Henchman, the dude that was dissing Tupac, in his ear trying to get some of that Tupac money. So I feel bad for these young artists, man, because you get thrown to them wolves and they gonna put you out there like a damn fool so you can generate a buzz to the label. Damn. I'm gonna say this before I go, because I know I've been rambling on, but NBA Youngboy got the worst record deal in music history. You ain't never heard about no James Brown on house arrest with his band working for the label. You ain't never heard of nobody on no house arrest working for the label. What type of deal? Then they got you in the video with Lil Nas X. And I'm happy for the brother, but man, you was better off just playing the block, because this ain't it. Then Yaya Mayweather, her father got $1 billion. NBA Youngboy is her baby father. She probably the worst baby mother in the world. Can you imagine her phone calls? What do you want? You already got money. Maybe I'm just tripping. But that's Negro here nor there. I need y'all to do me a favor. Matter of fact, we ain't about to get out of here yet. How long we been on here? We got a little bit more time. Let me see how many like buttons we got on the video. Ain't nobody hit the like button. I'm about to get the hell out of here. I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Also hit that notification button and hit that Cash App too. $ShawnBlazeDocs. And for all y'all ladies out there, y'all know I got love for y'all. And we got this after party going on tonight at midnight, y'all. So make sure y'all come through. I didn't even leave a link in the description box. Matter of fact, let me do that right now. Oh God, got me. Get this together. Y'all see how he look? Hold on, did he have lips? He got lipstick on his eyes, y'all. Look like a damn raccoon. We're gonna talk about that tonight. But I gotta share this video with y'all. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box right now. And I'm going to leave it in the little chat right there so y'all can get that. I left the link right there in the chat. I'm going to pin it to the top. Then I'm going to put it in the description box. And then I'm about to haul ass. You heard? And make sure y'all let me know what y'all think about this. After party. Okay, it's in the description box for the people that came in and watched the replay. So much love for y'all, man. GMB Blazer Gang, we gone, baby.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the docs. I'm keeping it funky like